Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that affects all van life enthusiasts, the future of RVs and van life in the face of changing environmental regulations and the shift away from diesel. Van life has always been synonymous with freedom, the thrill of hitting the road whenever we feel like it. But with the growing environmental concerns, diesel RVs are facing increasing scrutiny. With the planned halt of their sale by 2040 and the emergence of alternatives like electric, hybrid, or hydrogen, what lies ahead for van life? Let's explore the challenge of staying mobile while being eco-friendly. We'll delve into the impact of low-emission zones, the latest innovations, and whether buying or renting an RV still makes sense today. Our goal is to find solutions for more planet-friendly road trips. We are Xavier and Caroline, and we toured Europe for 2 years in a motorhome, all while working and earning a living. During this trip, we gained experience and some tips to both discover countries but also earn enough money to protect ourselves from the future. So don't hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also to our other networks where we provide free useful content on van life and digital nomadism. And now let's go back to our content. Firstly, let's address the current dilemma. Van life isn't just a trendy hashtag on social media. For many, it's a quest for freedom, a return to basics, and even a form of resistance to rampant consumerism. But there's a catch. While we aim to reduce our ecological footprint, diesel RVs pose a significant challenge, often seen as CO2 generators on wheels. So, what's the current problem with motorhomes? Diesel engines aren't exactly eco-friendly. Fine particulate emissions, nitrogen oxides, the list goes on. Yet, in the van life world, they reign supreme due to their autonomy and robustness, essential for long journeys. However, driving a diesel doesn't mean we've given up on ecology. Far from it. In a previous video, we tackled this tricky subject. Despite appearances, van life can be considered an eco-responsible approach. Reduced consumption, significant savings on heating, a minimalist lifestyle, thoughtful use of resources all contribute to a greener lifestyle. But we need to do better. So what's the current state of the situation? When will diesels be banned? Key date alert, 2035. From that year, the sale of new internal combustion engine vehicles, including our beloved diesels, will be prohibited in the European Union. This doesn't mean your current diesel RV will become obsolete overnight. The ban targets sales, not usage. This distinction is crucial. Several other countries have set ambitious targets as well. The UK plans to end the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030. California, along with other states and countries, aims for a similar timeline, with a ban on new fossil fuel car sales starting in 2035. Japan, favoring hybrids, has also set targets for the 2030s. These shifts are part of a broader move towards sustainable mobility, driven by the urgent need to address climate change. Now let's talk about low-emission zones, or LEZs. These are areas where the most polluting vehicles are politely but firmly denied entry. Currently, there are 12 LEZs in metropolitan France. Over the years, these zones will multiply, gradually reducing our playground. Other countries have their versions of LEZs. Germany has Umweltzonen, Italy has numerous Zona Tráfico Limitato, and Spain has implemented Zonas de Bajas Emisiones in cities like Madrid and Barcelona. The UK refers to them as low-emission zones or ultra-low emission zones. In the United States, while there are no established LEZs, Santa Monica, California, has a voluntary zero-emissions delivery zone. Given these regulations, what is the future of RVs? With the shift away from oil, we must consider alternative energies: electric, hybrid, and hydrogen. Each has its appeal. Electric vehicles offer silence and zero direct pollution, hybrids reduce emissions significantly, and hydrogen offers huge potential with water as the only byproduct. However, each option has its downsides, including costs, range, and infrastructure challenges. Driving on electricity or hydrogen seems like the perfect solution in theory, but in practice, it's more complicated. The range, especially for long trips typical of van life, can be limited. Adapting to a slower pace of travel is possible for full-time van lifers, but for those with limited vacation time, it's a different story. But let's not be pessimistic. Future innovations and adaptations are just around the corner. Technological advancements could revolutionize our approach to van life, offering greater range, reduced charging times, and denser infrastructure. Manufacturers and engineers are hard at work, and the next few years promise exciting developments. Should you buy a recreational vehicle today? If we look at the miles ahead, buying a diesel RV still makes sense. Even with upcoming changes, we have time before driving bans hit. The freedom and memories offered by an RV aren't going out of style anytime soon. However, if long-term commitment isn't for you, consider renting. It offers flexibility and freedom without the hassles of ownership. Van life isn't just about the vehicle, it's a state of mind. Eco-responsible communities are emerging, united by the desire to reduce their ecological footprint. These groups share tips, innovations, and best practices for a greener van life. Meanwhile, innovation in diesel RVs continues, with electric conversion kits and energy efficiency improvements expanding the possibilities. For the moment, it's not possible to have a motorhome that runs without petrol, but it's not impossible to live in a van without gas. So don't hesitate to take a look at our video on this subject, and also to follow us and comment on our video. See you soon and have a good trip.